Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I have Bath and Body Works haul to share with you and we have 4 new mist to talk about. So let's get started. So first we have Meet Me in Miami. Look at the packaging, it's so beautiful. It's already giving that tropical vibes. And so is the fragrance, very beautiful beachy fragrance, and it has the notes of breezy palm trees, cabana coladas and suntan days. So in the opening I get coconut, and instead of pineapple I get a banana feel here, and that gives this fragrance a very creamy texture and a beautiful sweetness as well. The main prominent notes to me are the fruity and the coconut. Woodiness and the florals are less prominent to my nose. Right? It's a very creamy and you can say perfumey as well. Very perfumey, very projective, very long-lasting fragrance. It easily gives me 5 hours of lasting. Now let's compare it to the Cocoa Paradise, which again is a coconut fragrance. To me, these are similar only to the extent that both have the coconut note. Otherwise, Cocoa Paradise does not have that fruity feel, and I feel that that is more perfumey than Meet Me in Miami, right? But Meet Me in Miami is more of that playful and casual wear kind of fragrance. It has the brighter feel than Cocoa Paradise. On the other hand, Cocoa Paradise is more elegant, more perfumey, and you can say an level up version of this fragrance, right? So both are very beautiful fragrances. Meet Me in Miami is creamier than Cocoa Paradise, and both of these fragrances are great layering options. And to me, they smell quite different, and I'm happy to have both in my collection. Next, we have Belle Nights. It has the notes of plum, glowing amber, and tonka cream. So its opening is very similar to Dark Kiss, and it has the same incensey note that Dark Kiss has. And but as it starts to dry down, it's completely different from that fragrance. It's also very dark and that seductive kind of fragrance with a slightly smoky feel in the background. It's very perfumey and very strong, and it does not have that body mist kind of feel. But to me, it's more appropriate for fall or winters, but you can definitely use in summer evenings as well. It's very beautiful, and I like it more than Into the Night, which is again very dark and seductive kind of fragrance. I feel the tonka cream in here adds a very beautiful sweetness, which makes it more smooth and very well blended fragrance. Next is Dahlia. It has the notes of velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka cream. So it is a fruity floral fragrance, and it opens with a strong floral note. But as it goes into the dry down, it becomes more fruity. Its beauty lies in its dry down, because then that creamy tonka and the vanilla like sweetness with slight nutty and powdery feel is so beautiful. It is said to be inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl perfume, and I have this official sample for that, and I can say they are very similar. It's not definitely as strong as the perfume, but it smells very similar. By the way, I have a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and that videos will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So overall, Dahlia is a very expensive smelling and a very elegant fragrance, and the projection is good. It lasts around 3 to 4 hours on me. Last we have Chasing Fireflies. This has the notes of golden pear, jasmine blooms and illuminated woods. So although no citrus is mentioned in it, but in the opening I get a very citrusy feel like that comes from orange blossom, right? Maybe that is the reason that people are comparing it to the fairy tale. But it is very different from the fairy tale, because fairy tale is more brighter and more perfumey and more sweet than this fragrance. Fairy Tale was very pleasant and very fresh kind of fragrance, but it's the opening of Chasing Fireflies is not that pleasant to me. As it starts to settle down, it gets better, but opening is not that good, and that's not my favorite part. But as it settles, it becomes more sweet and powdery kind of fragrance, which is good, but it's not my favorite. Again, it is a perfumy mist and it has the lasting of around 3 to 4 hours. So out of the four, Meet Me in Miami is my favorite, and that is a must have. So also that SAS is around the corner, so you should definitely check that fragrance out. And that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.